Hello everybody, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I am Ambassadorsterem, and today we are back with part 3 of our map discovery series. For anyone curious as to what our map discovery series is, or what I am talking about, basically, when you go into either the freight or cargo market, I'm going to go into cargo, being I have a trailer right now, and I have our next job lined up and ready. But basically, we're just going through and discovering all the cities so we can actually get jobs from every city. Basically, we want every city on the map to look like this instead of like this. So that is the whole point behind this map discovery series, as I call it. There we go. Also, I would also like to say I did buy the last few states I was missing. So we do have Nebraska, Kansas, and Arkansas as well to do at some point. So with that, I am officially caught up map-wise until they release either, I think I saw Iowa was one of them. There's a couple states that should be coming out pretty soon in the next bit. So definitely I'll be keeping an eye out for those and hopefully grab those when they come out. But if not, we can grab them later as we need them. So, yeah. With that, let's get into the driver's seat, go get our load, and we're going to hit the road. And since I have bought the 3 new states, it had a content change update, so I had to go through, actually drive back down to Kenwick here where we were in the last video, because there's no service down here, so I had to go back up to Yakima, drive back down. So while I was down here, I also bought the garage. And yeah, I was sitting over at the Plaster and Sons because I had to try and turn around out of the yard, out of the front part of the garage, which wasn't going so well. So I just said screw it and went over and sat in Plaster and Sons, and yeah. The truck is the res built that you can find on the Steam Workshop. The trailer is just a normal SCS. I do believe, if I remember right, this one is an insulated, but it might as well also just be a normal dry van. I don't quite remember, it's been a little bit. And it also has the new sliding tandems that they brought out with the 1.5.3 update. So, just pretty much just a basic little truck, basic trailer. Not much to it. I decided to stick with the normal, there we go, the normal day cab for a little bit. I didn't quite want to just jump in and then jump into a big truck, you know, full sleeper, cab, all that, right? You know, and do this a little bit progression-wise. Alright, cargo market. Heading up to Colville for this one. And Where do they want us to load? Right in the middle? Okay. This was another reason I stuck with the cab or the day cab for the first bit. When it comes to doing stuff like this, and when you have to get into some spots, the day cab just makes it so much easier. Because trying to do drop off or pickups in yards like this, when like my my other truck on my other one of my main profiles, because it's pretty much this, but it's stretched out with a flat top sleeper, so it's definitely not the same maneuverability wise backing up as a day cab, which is one reason I wanted to stay with a day cab, at least for, you know, a few episodes of this series before I move over and start driving the big stretched one. Okay, let's fix this a little bit. Okay, that should be that line. Now, is it going to get in tight enough? Nope. Okay. That's the worst of it. I know the one thing that's probably screwing me up the most is the fact that I'm doing this in the outside view. So, let's change that. Well, it's not exactly where I wanted it to be. Tried to be a little bit more in the center, but oh well. I'll take it. I'm not too worried about it. Alright. 178 miles. Okay, there we go. Bugs me when they do this. It's like, guys, I have a stop sign. Just go. Oh, nice. They gave me a green light. Alright. I figured they were gonna give me a red, being that I'm just coming out. Can't complain, works for me. need to go into my settings and change that again. Completely forgot to do that when I set this profile up. Yeah, I thought so. I felt a little crooked. I freaking knew it. Oh well. Alright. Shut down and get unloaded. Here we go. Actually, I'll just quickly. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Nothing need to worry about. Alright. Hop back in and get out the spot. Okay. Is there a repair shop here? Maybe. No. Okay. That's no problem. OMAC doesn't have one. Cooley doesn't have one. Alright, so that means we need to manage to get back over here. Let's see. See how that has one? Yes. There's one down by Olympia. Hoover. Port Angeles has a couple of them. Okay, cool. So let's see what we got going from here. Or till I go over here. Is there literally nothing to go to Washington? Huh. Alright, I guess we gotta go find somewhere to sit. Rest spot for a little bit. Alright, now let's see if we've got anything going that way. Spokane. Okay. Idaho. Seattle. That works. One for Olympia. Aberdeen. Alright, this one's going to be a little bit of a longer one, but that's okay. Hit some lights. Even coming? Yeah. Sweet. back suspension up a little bit and see if we can just angle this right. And where's the spot? Okay, I can see it on my driver's side. There we go. Well, I must say that was definitely a lot nicer than backing into the last couple spots. But either way, we got in, we're loaded. Let's get going. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit of a jaunt. Almost 400 miles. And let's take a look here. How are we doing for... Okay. So just under 3/4 of a tank of fuel. We should have about 775 miles to empty, so we won't have to worry about gas, which is nice. And yes, I do one day plan on getting a head tracker at some point. Because having to keep mapping buttons and all the other stuff is just no. Like, it's fine, like, you get used to it, but compared to having an actual head tracker, it's not the greatest, because it's just button and button and button. It's like, it's literally button after button. Like, my look left is one button, my look right is one button, to recenter or just look out is another button. Plus I got that button. So like, switching from views from like this to this, I don't mind having buttons for it all. But when it comes to the look left and right in the cab, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, because you gotta sit here and actually hold it down, otherwise it's just a, right? But enough of me rambling. And for anyone curious about the wheel, pedals, shifter, anything, I will have them down in the description. So, brand and make of all such, plus all the other goodies I have and I use. Oh, of course. Okay. Well, that was my bad. I wasn't watching or paying attention. So we basically just went back to right where we were. but that's okay. It's the nice thing about the parking lot being here. We'll just get back through the parking lot again. One coming there. One coming there. Perfect. Well, it gives us the perfect chance to just set the cruise, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Okay, now I'm a little really surprised they gave me a green light. But okay, I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain. It's just a little surprising. Am I not that heavy, or? Because I know my truck and trailer is around 31,000, plus I've got 33 on of dynamite. Just about 34. So it's like 70 some thousand. Take a break. All the way up. Look, plug the phone in quick, because the phone's dying. Oh. A little bit tense, apparently I grabbed too much. That's okay. Gotta move over anyway. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Alright. Phone's plugged in, we're good. There we go. I'm all fine with doing 60, but you know what? We still got like 300 miles. We'll do 65. 65. Oh, 50, 60. There we go. Oh. Which viewpoint is this? I don't remember this one. Let's check this out real quick. Well, I might have been here. I think I have. Trailer down. Oh, what? Oh, well. Oh yeah, I've been in here before. I'm sitting here, I'm like, I recognize it, I think, but I don't know. Yeah, no, I've definitely been in here before. As for which profile, I don't quite remember, but... okay, we're just gonna do this real quick. And let the car go around us. Let the e-brake. Oh yeah, no, I remember this now. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, good. Alright. Now that I remember where I am, let's get going again. Oh, also, before I forget, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. If you want to see more and see how far we go and everything else, hit the subscribe button. And if you really want, hit the bell. It'll let you know when I actually drop a video. And with how inconsistent I am some days, and I do apologize for that. It would actually probably be real helpful when you know I'm putting out a video. But with that aside, let's hop back on the road and get going. At least we're only have a couple 100 miles left. We managed to put a good chunk into the trip. Come on. There we go. And click. There we go. I'll say is definitely... There we go. Now we're gonna chat. But like I said, there's definitely one nice thing about having button box. Is I can sit here and set my cruise. Go up or down with the cruise, resume it, all just from one little dial and a switch. It's kinda nice. If you guys are looking for a button box or any other accessories like shifters, shift knobs is basically what I'm meaning. Like the actual physical shifters themselves you can't get through these guys, but ATS Accessories. He's a one-man show out of Ohio, and he makes button boxes, shift knobs, shifter extensions, whole bunch of stuff just for American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim. So if you guys are ever looking for stuff, of course, definitely go check them out. There we go. Well, I'm probably gonna have to take that moment there and clip that for a little blooper moment, I think. It'd be nice if they actually had the AI trucks set up almost like ours, in the fact that we don't actually stop that fast. Like, my foot was almost to the floor on the brake. Also, if you're doing 3 miles an hour or less, you can go through a waste station without having to stop. I'm not quite sure if that works for European Truck Simulator, like the Euro Truck. I don't know why I called it European Truck. It's always been Euro Truck. Brain's just having one of those days, I think. But yeah, I don't know if that works in Euro Truck, being that I haven't bought an Euro Truck yet. But in American, it's, if you can get down to 3 miles an hour, you can activate the scale and just keep going, instead of having to go up and actually physically stop and wait for them. You can just slow right down to just a literal crawl and just basically make sure you got your finger on the button as you go through and just click and just keep on going, speed right back up. But I do have to say, I love the scenery in Washington and Oregon. And being that I've actually driven down there in real life from where I am, because, well, I'm Canadian and I'm from Alberta, so not very often we ever go down that way. But I know for a couple of vacations we've done, we would drive out to the coast, like the bottom of British Columbia, top of Washington, kind of where they meet, just above the border. And then we would drive down the coast till we got to about LA-ish. And then we would turn in and go up to Vegas and then come up north that way into the bottom of Alberta and come home. So there are definitely some roads in Oregon and Washington that I have actually driven, and I have driven them again in American Truck Sim, and it's actually really close. Like, I know it's not going to be a complete one-to-one or anything, but it's pretty close, pretty detailed, so the devs have always done really good with that in this game. I will always give them props for that. Less than 100 miles, only 65 to go. That trip definitely took a little bit less time than I thought it was going to. But we still have a little bit to go. Knowing my luck, they'll probably throw a detour in or something like 20 miles out, and it's like, nope, extra 100 miles. Just because knowing my luck. That's happened before. Or, like most times, it'll just be a now 54-mile drive, and drive in no problem, drop it, and be good to go. Okay. Where do you want it? Oh, literally right here. Okay. Alright, let's unload. Alright. And let's go run up over to the shop real quick. Of course. There we go. Those off, shut that off. Okay, do a service really quick. Focus turn. There was this. Okay, and that. Cool, that kicked in. Now we're gonna do something with this thing. I'm thinking to start. Guess what do I got right now? Yeah, I thought I was only at 8. So I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure I don't have my C18. Nope. I don't want to come and stay with the cat. But we're gonna bump up the power a little bit. And whoop. Nah, I'll just do it. Sleep. Let's take that out. Those back on. Put that back on. Let's make it a dual, actually. Because why not? Reminder, that's great. That's great. Where do we got? Right on. Oh, okay. Alright, and oh, friggin' thing. I got rid of my stacks. Okay, okay. Where is right there? I'm gonna have to go back through them again, aren't I? Oh, right there. Maybe. Yeah, no, that wasn't. Yeah. Did I never do anything with the headlights? Oh, apparently not. That's okay. We can fix that. Okay, maybe not. Apparently we can't. That's okay. That's good enough for me. Oh, pardon me. There we go. That looks better. We'll do this as the next little stage, and for the next couple episodes, we'll probably have this, and then after that is when I'll probably go in and do the frame, and then the frame lights. But yeah, that's where we're leaving it off. We upgraded from a day cab to a sleeper. Also upgraded the motor, so let's do... Okay, I got power good. Yeah, sounds real good. I like it. And let's take this thing up the road real quick. But before we do, we're just gonna quickly drop it. Almost begs the question, am I spinning? I think I am spinning. Exactly what that is. Okay, so spin tires is the thing. I wonder, if I hit this, lock them up, oh no, it just kills it. Oh, okay, I'm gonna shut the diff lock off. Oh yeah, no, it literally just kills it. Huh. Okay. Alright. So, the truck will spin tires. Only spin the back two until it kills itself, but the truck will spin tires. So let's just grab this real quick. go. Okay, gotta go to menu for a second. Reset some buttons. Okay, and couple trailer. There we go. Alright, I'm not worried about going to find an actual rest stop. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we are going to call it for today. Thank you for joining in on part 3 of our map discovery series. Like I was saying earlier, don't forget to like and subscribe. It definitely helps out a bit. And like I said also, my setup, all that stuff will be in the description. And if you actually want to see my setup, I have it up on my TikTok. I did make a TikTok for the YouTube channel. So if you look up Ambassadorsterem on TikTok, should be a picture of the blue res built from my other profile. And yeah, go give that a follow too, because I'll be posting little clips and such there that I wouldn't usually do on YouTube. Stuff like, I think my last post on TikTok was trying to see what everyone wanted style-wise for like thumbnails for these videos. And I mean, I've only had, I think, one person comment with some input. So if you guys want to go on there, go on TikTok, find the page, go throw some input on the post, I would absolutely love it. But I've been Ambassadorsterem. Thank you everyone for joining in. Signing off.